Okay, so this
thing
week,
number 2 is, this week is Notion commotion.
That's not what it started out as.
Do you know that song? Do you know that song?
Isn't it locomotion?
Locomotion.
Yes, you and Chris
Come
tried.
on, baby, do the notion. Okay,
you have to kind of make it a little bit snappier. So
hey, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! We will make them available on the website soon.
Oh,
thank
look,
you.
See, there's those higher powers above.
Thank you, higher power. Wow, it's like praying. Do you wish prayers came in that answer like that?
Sometimes.
I just said some prayers this week.
That's good.
I know I'm not usually a praying person, but
that's good.
It was good.
Especially if you can get answers like that.
Right,
from your higher powers. All right.
Okay, thing number 2, Notion commotion.
Notion commotion. So this week we were supposed to choose a notion, and everyone else has chose their favorite notions, and I was like, I'm choosing a notion I haven't used very much.
Okay.
Because I want to learn more about it.
Yes. So we
chose the Clover slash cutter.
The slash cutter.
Okay.
And that is for doing?
That is for doing chenille.
Yes.
Now, have you ever done chenille?
Never.
And I had done it, but I'd used my scissors.
I'm going to say the reason why. Whenever I've seen, when I first saw chenille, or the chenille, not chenille, when I first saw chenille being done, remember how they would buy like 5 of the same panel or something, or 6 of the same panel and sew them all together? I thought, I don't want to buy 6 panels if I'm just going to cut them all out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I love what you've done.
Okay.
Love it. Love.
It was so much fun because it was using a new tool. It was kind of playing with something, and I kept asking people, like, do you think this will work? And they were like, I don't know, that's not how we usually do chenille.
All right.
So, and this week also, if you are a part of the Kimberbell embroidery club, or saw that, they also did chenille on the little watermelon hot pad. So I was like, people might have this. It might be another thing to give them to be like, okay, I'm gonna take that plunge. I really need the chenille cutter. I can make the hot pads. I can do the so.
And if you guys haven't seen that one, it's way cute. So it's the Kimberbell.
It is so cute. Chenille hot pad. It's the digital dealer exclusive.
Yes, thanks. Digital dealer exclusive.
So you may have bought it for the whole year in January, or you can still purchase the designs. They are on our website. They are $10 per design, and they go in. You buy them from us, but they go in your Kimberbell account.
Okay, pause. This is related. Are we doing kits for that? Do you know? My girlfriends.
I think there are kits. Yes, there are kits because it's online.
Okay, we don't have any here, but
yes. So what I came up with is, well, first of all, we were talking about it, and Suzanne brought in a quilt that she'd done.
Okay,
we're gonna show that first.
Oh yes.
So this is Suzanne's quilt, and you can see all of that chenille. Isn't that gorgeous? And she's got like some purples and some creams, and it's big. It's like a full quilt.
So soft and heavy.
Yes, and
it's way heavy.
And Suzanne said that her sister used this when she had breast cancer, and she loved. Do you want to tell it, Suzanne? Are you with the customer? Do you want to come tell about your quilt?
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it.
Hi,
everybody. It was so I made it a number of years ago. My sister was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and she laid under this, came to visit me and laid under this and felt like it was like a healing blanket. And she did rebound for a little bit. Of course, stage 4 is stage 4. And she did really well after this, but she called this her healing blanket, and she loved snuggling under it because it just made her feel so cozy, and the weight of it was very helpful. So, but it's got a special meaning to it.
So it is beautiful.
It's
and the scalloped edges are so cute. A little intense. I would be like,
we won't ever do it again.
Yeah, she's like, we're not doing these again. But it makes it just gorgeous.
Yeah. So pretty.
Yes.
And it's very heavy. I mean, in fact, I'm going to put it over my lap.
Yeah. And it is. And there's no batting in it. It's just the weight of all of those fabrics
it's like
together.
a weighted blanket.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot like a weighted blanket, but in a different way.
Yeah,
because it's like more even.
Yeah.
I think. So if you're looking for something like a weighted blanket, this might be a good option for you. So, but as she was showing this to me, she goes, this was a lot of work. Like, it's a big first project to take on, And so that's why I was like, well, let's think of something smaller. And so we came up with our Chenille Star Pillow. So if you look at
Another
this,
one from Sherry.
yes. So this is our Chenille on here, and as this like washes and gets more, you'll be able to see some of the white underneath. So it looks kind of like red and white stripes. So we have the Chenille Star Pillow.
Wait, hold on. We've got to show this up close a little bit. Can you see that quilting detail? Yeah.
Yeah. And that was kind of inspired from
Bonkers.
this one. Do you remember doing this one in February?
Yeah.
So we have our reverse applique over our strips of fabric. So it's kind of the same thing, but it's the star because we're into that season, right?
It's perfect for the front porch.
Yes. Oh yeah. Or your back porch.
Wait, I don't have a porch quilt yet. Hold on, I got to work on my porch quilt.
You do have to work on your porch quilt. Mine just needs binding, and it didn't. I was trying, but it didn't happen this week. Not yet.
It's fine.
Not yet.
It's fine.
So since Johnny has not done Chenille, we have this prep for him.
Oh my gosh, we do.
And this was my one tip that I have. Kimberbell tape gives you that great first line. I just put it on there, and then I just use the foot of my sewing machine just to do all my other lines. So these are all on the diagonal.
Okay, but you started with white, right? So what? I mean, how did you start out doing this?
So I have the white fabric as my backing, and then there's 4 layers of red.
4 layers. Okay.
Yeah, and you can just see on the back all of the little, and they're not perfect.
All right, thank you.
But you
can't tell.
No, you can't tell. Yeah, once
never
it puffs
know.
up, you don't know. So, I mean, I was going fast. So, but this was just, I sewed right along the edge of the tape, and then you can take the tape off and you can just keep sewing your other lines.
So this is what she was working on Monday while I was
Yes.
goofballing around with
Yes.
Chris on 3 at 3.
This is true because I needed one of these on Monday.
Oh, and what is that?
That is my
Choco
chalk liner.
I love those.
I know. So that's what Jessica was looking for on Monday. I'm like, do you know where that is? She's like, let me go look.
Jess crawling around.
All right. So we have our slash cutter. And a couple things that I'm going to tell you. This one is nice because this is longer for your straight lines, and they have a shorter one for if you want curved lines. Now, if you're going to do Chenille,
Wait a second.
don't go crazy curves because you still need to have it on the bias, but you can go kind of a gentle curve. So.
And you have to have it on the bias so it frays like that.
Yes.
That's right? Okay.
Yes. So.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks, Chenille.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chenille.
The other thing that this has is I don't know if you can see on there are little like numbers on there. And that is because as your blade gets dull, you're going to click it. And so you can go around your dial and then you'll have a sharp blade. So
nice.
You have a couple different tries. Does it go to 9, 10, 11?
Oh, cool.
So as you click it, then your blade is sharp again. So if you have one of these and you're like, it's not working as well, you need to change this so that it's on to the next number. So if you just go in the order, then when you get to the end, then it's time to change your blade.
Cool.
So there's that. And
Sherry.
then all you're going to do, and on this one, I left just a little extra, so it'd be easy to slide under here. You're just going to slide under and...
Wait, but not yet.
But not yet.
Well, because we have to do the other part first.
You have to cut it first. This
Wait,
is where
you cut it
yes,
first?
It is.
Yes.
Before doing the reverse applique?
Yes.
Oh.
Because that's where people are like, I don't know if this is going to work.
Oh.
But we're just going to cut it first. And then we did the reverse applique. So, so that's what you're going to do. So let's try cutting some of it. And you just put it in there and then just, it's easier when it's laying down.
You are rocking people's worlds over this thing. Look at this. I did not know what those numbers were for.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I need a hard surface to lay this on.
Oh.
Here we go.
You guys were like on this half desk covered in sewing machines and minifigs and
Chenille
paraphernalia.
All right. So we got one going, so now it will go. And if you are having a hard time starting it, take your scissors and give it just a little snip, like maybe an inch. So what you're going to do now, you're going to chenille this.
I am?
Yes. So you're just going to slide that right down.
But do I need a hard surface?
Now that it's started, it won't be quite as hard, but.
So you cut it first.
Yeah. Look at that. Was that so easy?
Yeah.
So he's going to go for another one.
I never knew how this worked. Oh, dear. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
I think I missed a layer.
You missed a layer.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Can I do another one?
Yeah.
Wow.
And look how fast that chenilles it.
Yeah. And you don't, do I need to try to go in the middle or no? Or does it matter?
It's easier when it's on like a hard surface because you can kind of see it. But it's fine. It will be okay.
Right. Okay.
So with that, you would just chenille all of it. And then you would get to your reverse applique.
Okay. So I need to reverse applique.
Yep. So don't brush it.
Don't brush it yet.
Brush it. Yes.
Cut it.
Yes.
Don't brush.
Yes.
All right.
And then your star is 5 different pieces. So that's kind of a fun way to do your design, and you just tape them together. And then
that was cute. How you said your son helped you do that?
Yeah, my son helped me.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then you're going to use your white. If you're doing it on blue, you're going to need a white liner. And I think that they had one on sale last night on Comment Sold even.
They had what?
One
the
white.
Choco liner?
Yeah, it wasn't the Choco liner. It was the white iron off.
Okay, yeah.
So either one of those would work, but you need, if you're doing it on dark, you need some kind of a white marker.
So great.
Yeah, he's going to be finishing this pillow because it's so
I know,
much fun.
because Jerry said, John, you're having too much fun with that tool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play with it.
Yeah. So once you get this on, then you'll just put it on top of all of your lines have been cut on the chenille.
Okay.
And then you're just going to stitch around that outside line. So you'll stitch like right around the star.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just did echo quilting.
Yeah.
And it turned out really fun.
She was doing it while I was watching up there. She just did olive on a domestic machine.
Yeah. So when I just kept going around and then would come back, and when I went off the edge.
Just keep going.
All right. I see a question, yes.
Okay. How far apart do you sew the lines?
So it's between 1/4 inch and about 1/2 inch. So
yeah.
And like I said, I just use the edge of my machine, and it is almost like right in between, for the most part, right in between that 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch mark.
Yeah.
So it's not quite to 1/2 inch, but it's a little bit more than
but
1/4.
So that way too, when you're washing it up, someone else said, I would put it in the dryer to rough up. Yes. Wait a second though. Yes. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. So about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And then your quilting lines. That's why I loved seeing you do that. You guys, I never do quilting on my domestic machine.
But look how easy.
I know.
And sometimes you think, it needs to be really fancy. It doesn't.
Echo quilting is super cool too, especially a star.
Yeah.
Looks great. I mean, you could do something else if you wanted, but why?
Yeah.
Looks great.
You could just do straight lines, but don't go over the star.
Can I have a question?
Mm-hmm.
What if you did different colors in here? Would it be silly or would it look good?
Well, so like on Suzanne's, here she did red and white. So it has that, or red and white, purple and white. For those of you that are thinking you're colorblind.
Did you do multiple colors of fabric?
I did. This is a plaid right in there. And then there's a yellow, I think, or a light purple. Mm-hmm. And then there's 2 muslins. And then there's a muslin in the back. Okay.
Oh.
So this
looks like that's like a lavender, right?
Yes, you're right. So
she did kind of a darker purple.
Yeah. So you look how fun that turned out.
And then just some muslins.
It'd be cool to do. Yeah, it'd be cool to see what like.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like,
do you use several in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had 2 red and 2 of white, because then you would see the stripes really quickly, like as soon as you made it.
I might have to do one.
I know. And it's super
2
fast.
people and the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses have been said. I actually do 2 of them.
I wonder if the higher powers will agree with us today.
Did you see that there was my girlfriend, someone commenting? I don't know who it was though. I hope it's hi, whoever it is.
So then we get to, once you get it quilted, then you will cut this out. And if you have Kimberbell scissors, they are great to use because you're going to be able to cut it without cutting your stitching. And the
You want to look at sergers?
sergers?
Of course, somebody wants to look at sergers while we're
I
talking
know.
here. Sorry about that, ma'am.
That's to have the victory.
Do you want me to turn it around for you? You want to see it?
No, I have it. I was just showing you. It's just showing it.
Nope.
The victory.
It's a great little machine.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it
Good.
is a great one. All right. So once this is on, and this kind of quilts down because you have opened up a lot of those seams. So it just quilts them back down, and then you're able to, it's called bloom your chenille.
Balloon.
Bloom. B-L-L.
bloom. Okay, you want to
B-L-O-O-M.
bloom your chenille.
Yep. So you can.
Now, if I wanted to bloom my chenille,
Mhm.
I could put it in the dryer, as was mentioned.
Yep.
What else could I use?
You can also use, we have two different chenille brushes. We have this one that's kind of like a toothbrush, and we have this one that's kind of like a little porcupine.
Yeah.
So they both worked. I kind of preferred this one because it was easier to hold it like this and just
Oh, yeah.
scrub.
That's the kind I've seen before. We
Yes.
sell. Do we sell chenille on our website?
Yes. Do we sell like the chenille?
The chenille lit, this stuff, right? We sell
Yes.
that. So if you guys haven't, have we talked about this before? Did we talk about this very
Yeah.
much? Okay.
We have talked about it.
I used it a lot at Handy Quilter, but I just don't know about it from here. So if you guys haven't used this cute product, also this is a Utah product, made in the USA. She's from here in Utah, and it's called Chenille. But this is her brush. That's one. That's that. Can I try it on here?
Yeah.
Rough it up.
Yep.
You did a already good job.
Yeah. And on this one, my tip for this is I found that I was doing this a lot, and it's like, no, keep it like
Keep it level.
keep it level.
Or-
So yeah, because that all of a sudden it started working a lot better. So if you have this kind, just remember to keep it level. And this one, I think it was just easier to do that because of the handle.
So cute.
So that is our
A
start,
pair of these would look so cute on the front porch.
wouldn't it? You could even mix up your colors and do.
We'll do like one with blue background and a
Mhm.
red.
Yeah, it would be cute. And
I want to
there's
do it.
there are so many cute 4th of July fabrics out right now that
Way cute.
they would be really
we have
cute.
like the cutest 4th of July.
Yes,
Independence. Patriotic.
patriotic. Yeah.
Oh, Sherry.
So that is
So cute.
thing number 2.
All right. Should we move on to thing number 3?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to play that little
You're
intro
gonna play the
again.
right video.
Yeah.